Hello friends, I am Suman. Welcome to my channel in Dayal Programming Academy. Today I am going to demonstrate what is list in Salesforce, right? So let's see. So today we will cover what is list and the method of list, right? So what is list? A list is a Salesforce is used to store and manage multiple records or the value together in a single variable. Right. So list is a variable, or you can say it is a collection where you can store a multiple values of similar data type. Right. So here we have some key points about list. So list is an ordered collection of elements. Means it works on first come first served base. Means which element we insert firstly, it will save at the zero index, right? Then next element will come at the first index, right? So in this way, list is an ordered collection of element. So next one is each element of list has an index for identification, right? Index position of the first element is always 0. List can be nested. Nested means we can use list within list, right? So it can store primitive data types like integer, string, boolean, etc. And it can store s objects also like account, contact, or any custom object, etc. Right? So list element can be any data type, primitive or non-primitive. It allows duplicates values, right? So if we want to store the same value in a list is allowed to us to save the duplicate value, right? But index of those value uh, are different in the list, right? Size can grow or shrink dynamically. So how many elements we have in our list, size is depends on that number of list, right? For example, we have 5 element in our list, so size should be 5, right? And if we have 3 elements in the list, then size will be 3 automatically, right? So size can grow or shrink dynamically. So this is the syntax of the list, how we can declare a list in a Salesforce. So list, that is a keyword. Now we need to define the data type, which type of data we are going to store in a list. Then variable name, then equals to new list and data type, right? So this is the syntax how we can declare a list in our Salesforce, right? New is a keyword that is used to create an instance of this list class, right? So let's see some example of some syntax which we can use in our declaration of list. So list on primitive data type. So we can declare, suppose we are creating a list of string. So list string, this is a variable name, my list equals to new list string, right? This is a syntax for creating a integer list. If we are working on S objects data type, then this is a way to declare a list, right? And if we want to pass any SQL query in the list, then this is the way how we can pass a SQL query in a list, right? So we will do practically these all things. So now these are the method of list, add all, right? We will do one by one. So let's come to our Salesforce org. Now open our developer console. Now I'm going to create a class where I can use the whole methods of list here. So class, now here I'm giving this list class. This is the name of the class. Click on OK. Now here I'm going to declare a method. List item. This is my method name, right? And here I'm going to declare a list. So for now, I'm just creating a list for string, right? And str, this is my variable name, now equals to new list, and same data type we need to write here, that is string, and this is the close parenthesis, right? So this is a way to declare a list. For now, I'm passing values here directly. So if you want to pass a values directly in the list, you can do like this, right? Because I am storing a string, so I need to give a value in a single quote. So suppose I'm going to store the colors name. So I'm going to store yellow. Then I'm giving my second value, that is green, and one more value, that is yellow, right? Now I'm going to print this list item. So system.debug, and I'm going to print this variable, right? So save your class. Now come to our anonymous window. From here, I can call this class, right, for demonstration purpose. Otherwise, here I'm not using any other class or any flow to call this class, right? I am using here to show you. So first of all, I need to create a instance of this class, right? This is a way how we can create an instance of this class, and by creating this instance, we can call the old method of this class, right? So this is our method, right? So now check this checkbox and execute this. Okay, because my method is static, then no need to create an instance. I can call directly by name of this class, right? So execute this. Now debug only. So you can see this is the output of our list, right? Now come to our class. Now in the similar way, we can store the value, integer value also, right? And if I want to show you, just come back. So this is a list of account, right? So here I'm going to create a list of account. This is S object, right? ACC equals to new list of account, right? So here also I can pass the query to get the values or get the record of this from this object. I need to pass the query here, right? So I can pass the query from here in this instance. So I'm going to pass the query select ID, comma name from account, and limit is 2 only, right? And now I'm going to print this list, right? That is ACC. Now save, and for now I'm commenting these two lines, right? So only these lines will be executed here now. Now come to this again Click on execute. So here you can see we got two items with ID and name from the account, right? So in this way we can use our S objects in our list, right? So now come to the method. So first method is add. So this method we use to add the elements in a list, right? So let's see how we can use this. So here I am creating a list and list of string. That is again I am taking the same variable name, new list of string, right? Now this time I will add the values inside this list by using add method. So first need to write the instance of, then call this add method, and here I need to pass the values. So again I'm taking the color, right, and I'm going to add two more values, right, and I'm using this so we can save our time. And this is I'm going to make comment this time, right? So my this code will execute only. Now come here and execute our class, right? So this is the output. Now come to our class again. Now as I told you, the list can store duplicate values, right? So let's check this first. So here I'm going to store blue, right? And now save and execute. So here you can see it is storing the duplicate value, right? But index are different. Suppose if I'm using black here but blue here, right? So I have blue at the 0 position and I have the blue at second position, right? So let's see, save this and execute one more time. So it will maintain the same position in which I have insert the values in the list, right? Clear? So now come back, come to our slide. Now we are moving towards the next method. So next method is add index and list type elements, right? So if we want to add a particular item at the particular index in the list, so we can insert that element by using this method, right? How it works, let's see. So suppose here I'm using str dot add, and here I'm passing the index. So now 0 1 2 at the 2 place we have blue color, right? But now I want to change the place. At the 2 place I want to store white color, right? So at the second position it will store the white color and rest of the element it will move downward, right? So let's save it and execute it. Let's see what will be the output. So here you can see white is inserted at the place of two index, right? So in this way we can insert the value as per our required index also, right? Now come to the next. Next is add all from list. So this method is used to add one list inside another list. So if you want to use or you want to add one list inside the another list, then you can achieve that with the help of add all method from list by passing the list, right? So how we can do this? So we have this list. I am removing this for now or making comment, right? So I'm using same list or one more list. This list I'm giving this one and this one. I'm adding here A, one, adding here B, C, sorry, 1, 1, D, right? So in our second list, we are storing A, B, C, D, right? So how we can do this? Now we are going to call a method that is str1 dot add all, right? Which list? This one, right? So if we will print this str1, it will show the values of both the list, right? So here I can type here first list values, so we can identify, right? And here I can give second list values, right? So we can identify easily. Now let's save it and see the output. What happened? Let me check one more time. So str, sorry, I mistake here. Str and str1. Okay. Now save, right? Now debug. So here you can see this is the first list values, that is blue green, blue black, and this is second list which is containing the second list value as well as the first list value, right? So in this way we can use our add all from list method, right? How we can use this we will do in our next video when we will do our set. So in the similar way we can add a set inside a list, right? So now next method is clear. Clear method means if you want to clear the list, delete all the elements which are stored in the list, then you can do with the help of this clear method, right? So let me show you. Now I am commenting this and I'm using this here. So this is my second list and I am doing str1 dot clear, right? So all values should be delete from this list or remove from this list. Now if I will print this value or I can write here after clear method. After clear list values, right? So let's save it. And I'm not going to print this. So I'm making this comment. I just want the output of this, right? So let's execute. It will give me the blank output. So this is the output after clear list values is nothing, right? Now let's move to our next method, that is clone. Clone means if you want to create the same list with same element, so rather than you can create a new list, you can clone that list, right? So it will create a copy of your existing list. So let's see how we can do this. So now I'm going to clone. Right? So this clone, and I'm going to print this now. This. Right? So just save it. Okay, so after creating a clone, so you can see it is showing me those values, or just wait, yes, ABCD, right? So in this way you can clone the list items, right? So that's all about today's video. Next of the method we will do in our next video. Thank you for watching my videos. If my videos are helping you, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos.